Hello and welcome to another PopCulture Reacts, and this time we are doing the newest, at the time of recording, song from Wednesday 13, You're So Hideous. So, have you ever heard of Wednesday 13, Mr. Sid?
No, and because of previous bad things you've done to me, I assume when I press play it's going to have Tommy Lee in
it. Unless something's really gone wrong, there will not be any Tommy Lee or Fred Durst.
Then this song wins.
So Wednesday 13 is a singer that's been about for many, many years. One of my favourites. I see him every time that he plays Norwich. He's had a multitude of bands. Started with the Manic Trash Spiders, then went to the Frankenstein.
I like the name.
The Frankenstein Drag Queens from Planet 13.
I like the name again.
The Murder Dolls.
I've heard of the Murder Dolls.
You may have heard of them because of Joey Jordison, the Slipknot drummer, was the guitarist for the Murder Dolls. Wednesday being the singer, and then after the Murder Dolls, he went solo and did Wednesday 13.
Just to clarify, Chris, you do realise that this recording will never come out because in some way, shape or form, this video will implode in flames because you just said Slipknot, and we have the PopCulture React Slipknot curse that anytime we try and record anything, and not that they're kind of taking him down. So anytime we try and record anything with Slipknot, the video gets corrupted or something like that, doesn't it? Or one of us suddenly disappears from the recording. So yeah, the Slipknot curse is invoked.
So I've not heard this yet. This is off the new album. So it will be a new one for me. I'm not going to tell you what his genre is, though, you know, with all the sort of freaky evil names of bands that he's had, should give you a sort of an idea of what it is.
I think You're So Hideous as a song title suggests to me that it's going to be a love song. A romantic number. You
know, he does have Die My Bride as one of his songs about, you know, a wedding day.
Sweet Home Homicide, which is one that I saw as I was loading this one up.
Yeah,
I'd like to think it's a cover of Sweet Home Alabama, but they literally just changed that word to homicide all the way through it.
No, but now that is an idea.
Yeah, we could do that. We could monetize that.
So, are you ready, Mr. Seddon?
I am. Let's pop a little screen up with a video so that the rest of the world can join along with us. Right. You're So Hideous. Not you, though, obviously. Let's go. I've seen this movie.
You're so hideous. How many more have to die from staring you right into your eyes? Your looks are like a bullet to the head. One look now and we're all dead. Just put me out of my misery. I feel the news getting tighter on me. Your touch of evil, you're so grotesque. Your looks to kill got you so obsessed. Just beware the stare into her eyes. So hideous, so fucking hideous. You're so hideous, so fucking hideous. Now run for cover 'cause she's turning motherfuckers to stone. And she's the worst thing that I've seen. And I've seen a lot of hideous things. Just put me out of my misery. I feel the news getting tighter on me. Your touch of evil, you're so grotesque. Your looks that kill got you so obsessed. Just beware the
Those boys loved the movie Exorcist, didn't they?
He does love a horror film. Does the boy Wednesday?
Yeah, I mean, it is for anyone who hasn't seen The Exorcist and was kind of going, well, what was going on there with that lass? I mean, it is very much the I'll say the exorcism, but the possession, isn't it? And you get things like, as we saw with the vomiting, but was always a famous pea soup, and really leans heavily into, I guess, something that they're big fans of. Video wise, what do you reckon?
It's good to see Wednesday go back to the horror stuff. The last couple of albums haven't been as horror orientated as earlier stuff, because he's very much the modern generation of shock horror rocker in that way that Alice Cooper was in the 70s.
I'm glad you said that, because
Marilyn Manson and Kiss and things like that. It is.
I was picking up Alice Cooper vibes there, so I'm glad you said that, because that was what was kind of resonating a bit with me, over him as a character doing this. So.
Yeah, so it's very much, there is the persona of Wednesday 13, and as you said, with some of the song titles and stuff, it is all very much tongue-in-cheek, silly horror-related stuff. Like he's done songs about Poltergeist, he's done songs about Jason, he's done Freddy. All the major sort of horror films and stuff. There's songs done for them.
Yeah.
So he loves fucking horror films. He loves shock rock. He put the two together, and this is what he does. And I am happy to see it back to the more horror stuff than, as I said, the last couple of albums. Not that they've been bad, but they've not had the fun element, of the sort of kitschy horrorness to them that is what I love about Wednesday. So yeah, 2 thumbs up for me, and I'll be all over the album when it comes out.
So like, I mean, not video wise, but song wise, typical of the sort of thing you normally get from them, or as you said, is this like a lean back into maybe what they were doing a few years ago that then maybe they've moved away from?
Yeah, it's much more of a throwback to the earlier stuff with a big hooky chorus. Not so much tongue-in-cheek lyrics on this one as earlier stuff. But yeah, it's more of a throwback musically to the older stuff as well.
And lyrically, it felt quite repetitive to me, which I guess it was. It's got that kind of chorus structure. I like the music though. Like I like the music more than I probably liked the video or the singing and the lyrics. And weirdly enough, I got really obsessed with it throughout. There's a bit in it, and I can't recreate things with noise other than doing a wicked Fred Durst impression, as I found out recently on a previous episode. But there's a part in it that just kept playing, and it's from, and I say it's not like sample, but it's the same notes as a part of All Along the Watchtower just before that kicks really in, and I was hearing that kind of go in that, and done sort of like with a different sound to it, like very electric guitar, but I was just like, yes, and it kept me kind of wanting to listen to more. But yeah, certainly the music, I think, for me was stronger than any other element to me. I would be interested to hear more, because I feel like the song, the singing part of it and the lyrics part of it, and you'll tell me whether it has more kind of depth or more to it. But that just kind of felt like it was just petering along, going, "You're so hideous, you're so hideous, you're so hideous." Couple of lines, "You're so hideous, you're so hideous." But the music felt stronger for me than it did lyrically or singing wise.
Yeah, so vocally, it's his usual sort of style of vocals. He has a very distinct voice and tone that he always pulls out. And said it's not as tongue-in-cheek as some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
But it is in keeping with the sort of tone of what the songs would normally be.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely one for listening to the rest of the album and sort of seeing what else, if this is the vibe that he's going with. Because what I heard was that because this album was written during lockdown, he didn't want to do a serious album. He wanted to go back to silly horror based stuff because he wanted the real world was shit enough as it is.
Yeah.
Let's have some fucking fun with serial killers and Frankenstein ghouls.
And also at the beginning of lockdown, he bought a load of pea soup. And he'd never got around to eating it, so he thought, "How can I effectively use this? Oh, we'll do The Exorcist as a video."
Exactly. So will you check out more Wednesday?
Yeah, as I say, it's intrigued me enough to want to hear more. No, not a slam dunk for me, but there's something there, and I think there's something there that there might be songs that I really like, but it's very much kind of whoop whoop. Like I could easily see myself going 2 more songs in and going, nah, it's fine. Like one of the elements works me really well, but the other elements don't so much. But yeah, I will. If they release when they release their next video, I'll happily have another crack at it on here, and let's see whether it grabs me more.
And obviously, there's a whole fucking back catalogue of stuff from his many, many different bands. Any suggestions?
Yeah,
down there.
Yeah, I mean, certainly just for you guys watching this on YouTube, like with a lot of the music ones, they've got like a nice end card up where they're shilling loads of other bands that they're also involved in. So yeah, I can see that there's loads of stuff out there.
So
interested.
That has been Wednesday 13. That's been said. And
cool name, by the way. Cool name. Sorry, I wanted to mention that. Cool band name. I like that. Wednesday 13. I think it's very good.
Yes. Like, subscribe, ring bells, do all the YouTube shit. Comments down there if you've got any Wednesday 13, Frankenstein drag queen, murder dolls, or if you're really fan pushing it, manic trash spiders. Though I don't think there's videos for that.
Is there are there spiders in it? Because I'm a little bit afraid of spiders. I want that up front. I've tolerated clowns recently, which I'm also a little bit scared of, but spiders, not so sure.
Or Gunfire 76 or Bourbon Crow, just to get all the bands in. So yeah, until next time, goodbye.